G4 Leader here once again, and I know this out of the ordinary for me. I'm gonna be talking about the WWE today. Like, typically I don't talk about the WWE because for the longest time I've been more into the UFC, but recently I've been some of my friends and shit been telling me about the return of all my favorites, all the classic superstars. You know, I stopped watching wrestling because most of the classics, like most of the people I knew of, was leaving, you know, and all these new people, and it was like becoming the PG era of WWE, where nobody could cuss, nobody had charisma, and like I said, all my favorites was leaving. So, because the wrestling I'm used to, I was watching wrestling since, you know, early 90s on up. You know, that's my era of wrestling. From the 90s all the way, that's my era of wrestling. I stopped watching wrestling about 2005-ish. You know, that's when I stopped watching it. But yeah, now I've started watching it again because they sent all the people coming back. But yeah, so far I done seen The Rock come back, I done seen Triple H come back, I done seen Undertaker, and I've heard Stone Cold supposed to be coming back too, you know, and I watched it last night, and they even had Shawn Michaels talking again too, you know, and it's just really, and they was cussing too. The Rock came back and he was just cussing, they wasn't editing shit, you know. And this really seeming like wrestling is trying to come out of that PG era. So, you know, I might have to start watching it again. You know, that's the shit I like. You know, I like that raw, uncut, you know, I like that raw wrestling. I don't like none of that fake, you know, everything is edited. We can't do this, we can't do that. You know, because recently, if you watch wrestling, all you see now is kids in the crowd, you know, kids like a mom, a dad, and their kids, you know. Back when I used to watch, it wasn't really that many kids there, you know. It was more of like you see a whole bunch of crowd of men, you watch it, you know. You didn't see that many kids because everybody was raw in there, you know. Like The Rock, you know, I'll whoop your candy ass, you know. Like they was just raw. Stone Cold, he was just raw. All these wrestlers just was like too raw and uncut for kids, you know. But when they started putting people on there like The Miz and all these other weird people, you know, that's like I said, I wasn't feeling them. So I was only feeling the old style wrestling. But I guess since the PG era of wrestling, people stopped watching. Like WWE didn't have as many fans as it used to. Like as you notice, like they stopped saying we sold out here, you know. They stopped saying that. Like sometimes when you watch, you see like empty seats and shit, you know. Like people was like, I don't know, like people really wasn't watching it like they used to. So I just think, this just made my opinion, that Vince McMahon probably started begging these superstars to come back, you know, to hype up WrestleMania, you know, and to hype up these pay-per-views and shit. That's what they probably doing. Because WWE needs the people to view, because they losing all their viewers and stuff, you know, that ain't good. So I just think that's probably what Vince McMahon did. But I mean, the way it's looking now though, they coming back to my era of wrestling, and I'm liking that. So I probably start watching wrestling again until after WrestleMania. After WrestleMania, that's when all the my stars like will probably leave. But up until now, I'll start watching all of them again because it look like it's getting good. And I pretty much watch wrestling now just for the trash talk. I don't really watch it for the wrestling, you know. I watch it for the trash talk. The wrestling seems hella fake, you know, but the trash talk seems so damn real, and that's why I love it. So that's why I'll be watching it for. But anyway, like, tell me how y'all feel about it. Do y'all like the 90s up to mid 2000 attitude era of WWE, or do y'all like that new PG era, you know, where everything was more controlled, not as outrageous, you know, the superstar, you know? Tell me which kind y'all like, and how do y'all feel about what's happening with the WWE now? So hit me in the comments below. And I'll probably make a part 2 to this video on who do I like more between John Cena and The Rock, you know. So stay tuned to that. So thank you for watching. Comment, rate, subscribe. Thank you guys. Peace out.